Kat, and this is Eleanor.
Welcome to Honor Flight Chicago, Flight 122.
He didn't want to give up
So we're quite proud of that.
When I was in Casely the first time for school, we had to march across the flight line.
Sign your lanyard. That we are.
It worked. It's the way it did work. Welcome, Connor. Thank you. It's a privilege to have you here with us today. We've got a great place for you. We're very excited.
Take us all over. The Marines are the way to go. You know,
Spoken like a true Marine.
I was looking at the air.
welcome to Honor Flight.
Good. How about you?
Good, I am doing
Good morning, Honor Flight Chicago 122. This is our 17th season, our 122nd flight, and with the 110 senior war heroes we have with us today, we'll have flown 11,767 heroes to our nation's capital. We are so proud of that. And we couldn't do it without our fabulous volunteers. Our orange shirts, our green shirts, our blue shirts, our red shirts. So let's have a round of applause for them. Mission 122 is also a special flight because we have the great honor of having with us two Gold Star family members, Ms. Shea and Ms. Sisler, who are representing their brother, Tim Fitzmaurice. So we're very proud and honored to have them with us here today as well. Again, we're going to begin boarding very shortly, but first it's my privilege to introduce someone to you. He is the voice of Chicago. If you've been to a big sporting event here in Chicago, across the nation, you've probably heard him. But more importantly, this gentleman and his wife Kathleen are tremendous friends of Honor Flight Chicago and our veterans. Mr. Wayne Messmer.
Thank you, John. I met most of you downstairs and shook your hands, and what a chatty group, I can tell you that. Good morning. Good morning. I say ladies and gentlemen because we have two ladies on board today. And, right? One.
World War II, 4 Korea.
Yes, and we have a World War II veteran. Wow, about to be 100 years of age.
all right.
We should all hit that milestone. And we have, I believe, 4 Korean War veterans. 4. Cheers for these guys. And if my fingers are working right, we have 105 You fine gentlemen who spent time during the Vietnam War, and God love you. Well, today is a special day. People ask me all the time, why do you participate in the honor flights every month? And I say, if you have to ask me that question, then you don't get it. Because today is about you. It's about respect. It's about honor. It's about saluting you maybe 5 decades later than you should have been saluted with great honor when you return home. So today we do say, not only thank you for your service, but from the bottom of our hearts to each and every one of you, welcome home. Now, you all have to behave today, promise me that. I know that's not going to happen.
No problem.
Well, we're gonna see if we can sing. If I can sing at this time in the morning, so can you. Let's do the what's known as the second national anthem, God Bless America, written by the great Irving Berlin. And I want to hear you, good and loud.
Okay, attention.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains, through the prairies, through the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. That was great. Not that we're going to release any record albums or all, but now, will you all please rise if able? Gentlemen, we always say kindly remove your caps, but you vets have earned your opportunity and privilege to wear the caps and salute the flag with this fine honor guard right here. And I point out that we're singing in the key of B flat. But somehow I think that some of you may have would B flat even before I told you. So, oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the thunder's singing air, came through the night.
also please the plane.
Yay! Welcome. Welcome to Washington. So glad you're here.
Welcome.
It's very, very nice to meet you. I see you're a Vietnam veteran. I just want to let you know, I know that you don't get that much appreciation, and I appreciate you, and I see you and how much you served is just incredible to me. And I hope that you remember that there's somebody, all of us, we appreciate you and we love you for what you did. God bless you.
Hey there. Welcome. Welcome to Washington.
Thanks for coming.
To those well-wishers on the passenger side of the bus. All right, Mission 122. Welcome to the Red Bus. Again, my name is John Jack, and I will be your bus captain today on the Red Bus.
The United States Marine Corps War Memorial, dedicated on November 10, 1954, honors all Marines who have given their lives in defense of the United States since 1775. This memorial was inspired by the iconic photograph of the second flag raising atop Mount Suribachi on February 23, 1945, during the Battle of Iwo Jima in World War II, taken by Associated Press combat photographer Joe Rosenthal. Although originally thought the 6 men captured in the photo consisted of 5 Marines and 1 Navy corpsman, interviews, research, and analysis of other photographs and video footage taken around the same time of the second flag raising has brought about identification changes for historical accuracy. In conclusion, it was determined the 6 men captured in Rosenthal's photo were all Marines. As you make your way around the north side of the memorial, it appears as if the flagpole is being raised yet again, as it was on Mount Suribachi.
I love the Marine Corps for those intangible possessions that cannot be issued.
The World War II Memorial, dedicated on May 29, 2004, honors the service of 16 million members of the Armed Forces of the United States of America, the support of countless millions on the home front, and the ultimate sacrifice of more than 400,000 Americans. Through stone architecture and bronze sculptures, the World War II Memorial recognizes the way America served, honors those who fell, and recognizes the victory they achieved to restore freedom and end tyranny around the globe. 12 bronze bas-reliefs decorate the walls of the memorial on either side as one approaches the ceremonial plaza. These reliefs chronologically highlight the experience of the war on the home front, placed in context with the battles being waged on land, sea, and air. 56 granite columns representing each U.S. state and territory at the time of World War II ring an impressive rainbow pool located in the heart of the memorial. Quotes by presidents, authors, and commanding officers, references to theaters, campaigns, and battles, and 2 massive victory pavilions representing the Atlantic and Pacific theaters chronicle the efforts Americans undertook to win the war. Within the victory pavilions, a large rendering of the World War II Victory Medal is centered upon the memorial floor. Directly above the Victory Medal, 4 stately American bald eagles, symbols not only of our nation, but of the armed forces, holds aloft an ancient symbol of victory, a laurel wreath. As one glances over the rainbow pool from the balcony of the Victory Pavilions, your field of vision is captured by a wall of 4,048 gold stars on the west side of the memorial, reminding all of the supreme sacrifice made by over 400,000 Americans to make that victory possible. This memorial thus stands as a testament and tribute to the legacy of the greatest generation.
Veteran, hand, salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched with so gallantly streaming, and the rockets clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing on the star-spangled banner, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Will you now join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you would now bow your heads in a moment of silence. Veterans, hand, salute. Ready. On its way Chicago, Mission 122. You're an amazing group. 110 strong, won World War II, 4th Korean War, 105 Vietnam War, and 2 Gold Star sisters. When your nation and the freedom-loving world called, you were answered. Only a small percentage of American adults can say that today. So on behalf of a grateful nation, and especially the Honor by Chicago family, we thank you for your service, and we applaud you. Color guard, retire the colors. That concludes today's ceremony. Thanks for once again for your service. Please enjoy the memorial. We're glad that
Go down, let's walk.
Built in the style of the Parthenon, the Lincoln Memorial, dedicated May 30th, 1922, has inspired generations. A 19-foot tall statue of President Abraham Lincoln gazes out from the solemn chamber of his memorial. Lincoln's imposing temple is surrounded by 36 columns, each representing a state in the Union at the time of his death in 1865. The interior of Lincoln's memorial features inscriptions of this revered president's most important speeches, the Gettysburg Address, and his second inaugural speech. Above these speeches are the murals named Emancipation and Unity. On the wall behind the Lincoln statue is an inscription that reads, "In this temple, as in the hearts of the people for whom he saved the Union, the memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined forever."
Well, hut.
And now, leading the charge, Technical Sergeant Mendoza of your United States Air Force Honor Guard Drill Team. The Air Force mission is to fly, fight, and win. Air power, anytime, anywhere. Representing the standard for airmen across the globe, the drill team demonstrates fortitude and intensity while spinning their weapons in close proximity, showing levels of determination unmatched by any other professional drill team in the world. Teamwork is vital to maintain air superiority and win tomorrow's wars. Observe the trust displayed by these airmen as they blindly throw their weapons to supporting wingmen. Fueled by innovation, the Air Force continues to evolve into a stronger, more efficient fighting force. The drill team is no exception to this. Although our routine is improved upon and updated each year, one tradition remains the same: the use of the drill team's line formation. Watch the domino effect created by the quick reflexes of each team member, then make some noise and show some love. The louder you cheer, the harder they will perform.
The Korean War Veterans Memorial, dedicated July 27, 1995, commemorates the sacrifices of millions of Americans and Allied partners who fought during the Korean War. The memorial's Wall of Remembrance contains over 2,500 photos, selected from the National Archives, of men and women who served in the Korean War. 19 stainless steel statues, standing in a field of juniper bushes and polished granite strips, represents a platoon on patrol marching through rice paddies and over rough Korean terrain. Each statue stands 7 feet tall, weighing nearly 1,000 pounds, representing the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps, and are proportionate to the percentage of participation in the Korean War by each branch. When combined with their reflection in the Wall of Remembrance, there is a total count of 38 figures, representing the 38th parallel forming the border between North and South Korea. The newest element to the Korean War Memorial is a Wall of Remembrance featuring the names of more than 43,000 U.S. service members and Korean augmentees to the U.S. Army who perished during the war. The names are arranged in order of rank and branch of service to demonstrate to visitors how the war's burden fell unevenly across the military. Another important element of the wall is that the names of the U.S. service members and Korean augmentees to the U.S. Army are not listed separately. Instead, they are mingled together, just as they fought together during the war. The Wall of Remembrance serves to remind those who visit the Korean War Memorial each year that freedom is not free.
I just want to, on behalf of the Korean War Veterans Memorial Foundation, I'd like to it's a small gift of thanks, something to remember this day. Okay, this visit to the memorial. It's a letter of thanks signed by our president, Steve Lee. It's our 30th anniversary this year, so I included the new coin. So this is one of a kind. So
yeah, I know.
Not many of these, and then our lapel pin. So I'm going to get this out of the rain real quick. So
The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, dedicated on November 11, 1982, honors the men and women who served in the Vietnam War from 1959 until 1975. The memorial wall chronologically lists the names of more than 58,300 Americans who gave their lives in service to their country fighting in Vietnam and Southeast Asia, as well as those who were listed as missing in action during the war. Two arms consisting of 70 panels each form a wide V shape, with the eastern wall extending toward the Washington Monument and the western wall directed toward the Lincoln Memorial. Next to the names of those declared fallen, you will find a diamond shape etched in the granite. Next to those considered missing in action, you will find a cross. If a person currently marked as MIA returns alive, a circle would be etched around the cross. If the service member's remains are identified, a diamond would be superimposed over the cross. The In Memory plaque, dedicated on November 10, 2004, honors the men and women who served in Vietnam and later died from causes related to the war. Dedicated in 1993, the Vietnam Women's Memorial, portraying 3 women caring for a fallen soldier, pays tribute to the more than 265,000 women who served during the Vietnam era and is the first memorial in Washington, D.C. honoring women's military service. Young, armed, and wearing jungle combat gear, the 3 servicemen statue, dedicated on November 11, 1984, stands as a permanent watch over the wall. Veterans have stated, while there are distinguishing characteristics for each man, they still feel like they could be any soldier. It was the first representation of an African American on the National Mall.
We can even reach him.
You do.
Yeah, we went there.
Your mark today?
My mark.
Opened in 2003, the Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center, located next to Dulles International Airport in Northern Virginia, serves as a partner facility to the National Air and Space Museum, located in Washington, D.C. The two locations together attract more than 8 million visits per year, making the National Air and Space Complex the most popular museum in the United States. This expansive museum consists of 3 hangars. The Boeing Aviation Hangar houses dozens of historically significant aircraft and artifacts, including the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird and the Concorde. The James S. McDonnell Space Hangar houses dozens of spacecraft, including the Space Shuttle Orbiter Discovery. A more recently added hangar, the Mary Baker Engine Restoration Hangar, is where scientists and engineers work to restore artifacts from the Air and Space Museum's massive collection.
Honor Flight Chicago, Flight 122. What a day, what a day. We asked you to get up early, real early, but boy did we see a lot. Boy did we do a lot. I'm routinely asked how we put it all together, how we pull it off, how we execute. And for me, the answer is very simple. We have hands down the best volunteers in the world. That's our orange shirts, our green shirts, our blue shirts, our bus captains, and our red shirts. Let's hear it for our medical team. I just want them to know all how much we appreciate their efforts. And it wouldn't be possible without the generosity of so many, not only financially, but with their time. What I'm most proud of is the depth and breadth of our organization today, beyond just Flight Day. We have programs like Operation Education, where we're connecting our senior war heroes with our students, our youth, in schools across the Chicagoland area. Our Honor, Thank, Inspire podcast series, where we sit down and hear from our senior war heroes first-hand accounts of history. Our Operation Never Forgets, where we're going out into the community connecting with our alumni veterans on important milestone dates for them, letting them know that we're still thinking about them well beyond their flight date. There's so many ways right now that we're touching the community, and this wouldn't be possible without the tireless efforts of our office staff, Doug and Edna. So let's hear it for them. Most of all, I want to thank our senior war heroes. As we toured your memorials today, we saw the amazing symbolism in their design and the powerful words inscribed on their walls. At the Korean War Memorial today, we saw the words, "Freedom is not free." I know that at times it feels like we either forget that or many of us take it for granted. But at Honor Flight Chicago, we remain more committed than ever to showing Americans the debt of gratitude that we owe our senior war heroes. What I ask of you in return, our heroes, is to keep it going. This is a one-day trip, but it doesn't have to stop there. Wear your service with pride. Share this experience, because when you share this experience, it helps us get more sponsors for these trips, more great volunteers, and most importantly, more deserving veterans signed up for their Day of Honor. Like I said, it's a one-day trip, but it doesn't have to stop there. A number of years ago, I overheard a vet ask a simple question. How was your day? How was your honor flight? And his response was pretty simple. He thought about it and he said, "I didn't think anyone cared." Hopefully after today, you realize that there's a lot of us out there who care and care deeply. So our heroes, when you were stationed across the country, overseas, on a ship, wherever it was, outside a warm shower, what were two of your favorite words to hear? Yes, mail call. Mail call, mail call. We have mail call for each and every one of our veterans. Mr. Davison, Ms. Day, Mr. Dignan, Mr. John Dignan, Mr. DeVizio, Mr. Ellison Jr., Mr. Peter Dignan, Mr. Bernard Dibley, Leslie Grant, Mr. Gruber, Mr. Guillen, Mr. Eng, Mr. Gomelair, Mr. Geslick, Mr. McDonald, Mr. Masick, Mr. Masajewski, Mr. Markison, Mr. Mountain, Mr. Hall, Mr. Albrecht, Mr. Antrim. On behalf of Honor Flight Chicago, I want to thank everyone for joining us today and becoming members of the Honor Flight Chicago family. Thank you to our senior war heroes for their service, their sacrifice, and to our Vietnam War veterans, a long overdue and very heartfelt welcome home. Welcome home.
Once again, to honor you in your service to our country. Thank you again.
Okay, here now. guys. Welcome home.
just right. How's about a corner with a table for two, where the music's mellow and some gay rendezvous? There's no chance romancing with the blue attitude. You've gotta do some dancing to get in the mood. Sister, what you call 'em, it's a timely idea. Something swing and dilla would be good to my ear. Everybody must agree that dancing has charms. When you have a certain one you love in your arms, standing out with you and making sweet interlude. I found the rub that would put me in the mood, in the mood. That's it, I got it, in the mood. Your ear was spotted, in the mood. I want a hot hit, be alive and get the jive. You got to learn how. Hep, hep, hep. Hep like a heifer, hep, hep, hep. Hot as a pepper, step, step, step. Step like a stepper, we're mugging and hugging, we're in the mood now. Bring out the song of the cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, 'cause the game's all here. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da-da-da. When they hear the rumble and the floor, it's a big surprise that they're waiting for. And all the couples, they form a ring. 1 miles around, yeah, hear them say 3-year-old product. All right, clap your hands. Let's see some hands. Roll it out, roll out the barrel. Sing a song of good cheer as the whole gang is here. Roll it out, let's do the beer, beer, roll, polka. Hey! He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, I'm blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company big. They made him go bugle for his Uncle Sam. They really brought him down because he couldn't jam. They kept the street to understand. Because the next day the cat went out and drank to the band. And now the company jumps when he was troubling. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company big. The attitude he goes into the pot. A boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitars play with him. He makes the company jump when he was reveling. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company big. He was some boogie woogie bugle boy, company big. And when he plays boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as a busy bee. And when he plays, he makes the company jump right to the pot. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy, company big. Choo-choo-yada, choo-yada, choo-choo, he goes right to the pot. And going on to the bass, the guitar is in with him. He makes the company jump when he was reveling. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company big. Woo! Up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you care to hear that swanny river play in ragtime, come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. Come on and hear, come on and hear. It's the best band in the land. And they can play a bugle call like you never heard before. So natural that you want to go to war. That's just the bestest band. Why? Oh, my honey man. Come on along, let me take you by the hand. Up to the man, up to the man. Swanee River plain. And ragtime, come on here, let's hear Alexander's ragtime band. Whoa, here they go. Woo! To hear that Swanee River play in ragtime. Come on and hear